What is up everyone? Welcome back to my young channel. I'm Akash, a CFP for over 12 years and I speak about money, taxes and financial success. You may be a student, a teacher, a professional, a doctor, a lawyer, anybody, anyone. But if you want to produce wealth, if you want to preserve it and if you want it to multiply, these are the 8 things that you should never, I mean never do in your lifetime. Let's get rolling. In today's modern, ultra-sophisticated and capitalist world, making money is not very difficult, right? Remember the Rahul guy, your neighbor? He's earning in lakhs. And what about Arjun, our hostel mate, who used to be in the canteen more than in the classes? He's now in the US, well settled, an NRI and drives a Tesla. And what about your first school crush, Sophie? Remember her? Who also was a crush for a lot of other people, by the way. But anyway, she's now a businesswoman, you know. And our Karthik Mama, who hated computers, who didn't know anything about computers, he's now an AD, associate director with a large IT firm, RCS. The point is, my friends, that earning money is not difficult as it was 20 years ago. What is actually difficult is preserving it, protecting it, making it work for us and making it last our lifetime, which kind of seems impossible nowadays. So my humble request to all of you, my friends, is that I'm going to share what I have learned over the last 12 years as a financial planner and as a businessman. So please listen very carefully. The number one thing on that list is never spend to get rich quick. There are absolutely no get rich quick schemes in this world. Believe me, if there were, I would have been Asia's distributor for them. The only way of how we can get rich or we can become wealthy, you, me or anybody else in this world, is only by sheer hard work, smart work, courage and patience. There is no doubt about it. Yet we are attracted to somebody who comes and tells us that our investment can double in 2 years, or they are going to pay us 7,000 rupees of interest on a lakh of investment, or an online course which promises us 5 figures every week. Friends, there is no quick, there is only slow and tough. Number 2 on that list is never spend everything you earn. Yes, you have heard it a countless number of times, yet I have to tell it to you once again. Warren Buffett has a beautiful quote and he says, if you buy things you don't need, soon you will have to sell things that you do need. And it is so true, my friends. This is the number one reason why people are unsuccessful or they are not wealthy. As a thumb rule, invest the first 20% of your paycheck and live on the balance 80%. And you know what? It is the mindset that matters, not the value. What will happen over a period of time is that this 20% does not matter small or big. This will help you buy one asset initially, and then that asset will help you buy another one. And that is how the story goes on, and that is how people become wealthy. But the starting point is don't spend everything. Point number 3 is never buy a liability, particularly on a bad EMI. Friends, assets put money in our pocket, whereas liability take money out of our pocket, meaning it sucks. It really sucks all the money that you earn, and particularly on a bad EMI, that's it. I mean, you're dead and you're gone. I did a detailed video on good EMI versus bad EMI. I think it should be somewhere here. Look at it if you want to. So one of my client, asked me, Akash, does that mean that I shouldn't buy a car? I shouldn't buy the iPhone that I wanted or the vacation that I wanted to take? No, that is not what I mean, my friends. What I mean is don't spend the money before you have it. Go buy that iPhone, but make sure that you save 10,000 rupees per month for 5 months and then go buy that iPhone. Buy the car, buy something that you can afford with a lower EMI, and that's how you can keep bad EMI out of your way. Point number 4, never put all the money in one basket. Let me ask you, my friends, do you eat only one vegetable or do you eat only one fruit or one dish? No, we don't. We eat sambar, rasam, rice, chapati, paneer, palak, curd, and so many different varieties. Why do we do that? Because each of it can give us a certain mineral, certain vitamins, certain nutrients, and our body needs a balanced mix of all of those, right? That's the same way of how asset allocation works for money as well. Equity, debt, bond, real estate, gold. All of these have different risk profiles, different benefits, and different returns. And we need a mix of all of these as well. Whether you have 50,000 rupees or 5 crores, it does not matter. But the golden rule of asset allocation applies to everyone, my friends, including to you. Number 5, never keep money idle in your savings bank account. Let's quickly look at an example here. Santanam and Trisha, right? Both of them save an equal amount of money every month. Let's say 10,000 rupees a month. You know, Santanam is very busy doing his movie shootings and all of that, so he just lets it remain in his savings bank account. But Trisha is smart, and now because you know, she's also available, she keeps moving her money out of a savings bank account into a fixed deposit every month, right? At the end of 1 year, guess who has more money? Guess. Yes, you're right. It is Trisha who has more money. Why? Because savings bank interest is only 2.75%. Actually, if you keep money in your savings bank account, you lose money. You lose the value of money, right? Because inflation is at 8% and savings bank account only gives you 2.75%. So there is a big difference there. The reason number 2 is you are more likely to spend the money that is in your savings bank account than in your fixed deposit. You don't believe me? Try it out yourself. Number 6, never pay taxes unnecessarily. Every time you earn an income, my friends, a part of it goes to taxes. In fact, we pay taxes first as TDS even before we pay ourselves. I always keep telling my clients these 3 things. Always consider the tax implications before you make a financial decision, not after. The second thing I tell is consider the post-tax returns before making a financial decision. And the third thing is you cannot save tax beyond a certain point. You can only optimize them. You know what the rich and the wealthy do? They hire smart tax consultants, somebody like me, just like they hire a doctor or a lawyer to advise them on the right things to do. And that way they don't pay unnecessary taxes. They get to keep a lot of their money and they get to grow their money multiple times. Friends, we all need to know taxes, or we need to hire somebody who can do it for us, not a friend or an uncle who also knows taxes. Number 7, never pay credit card interest or late fees. You know, credit card is not bad. I have 3 of them myself. But what is terrible or what is a sin is having balances on your credit card. You already don't have enough money, and the interest of the credit card is the last thing that you need. Do you know how much you pay? On an outstanding balance of 50,000 rupees, you pay 14,000 rupees as interest over 6 months. And your outstanding balance is still 48,500 rupees. Come on, this is how much you pay. It's terrible. You are stupid and dumb if you have credit card balances. Stop watching this video, go clear them first and come back. The 8th point, my friends, is never tell others how much money you have. Let me ask you this. Do you want to be wealthy because you want to show it out to your friends or others, or because you want to be happy and you want to be financially secure? You should be very careful, because wealth is a very powerful magnet, and you should be careful of what it attracts. If you buy an expensive car, a watch, a home, a holiday home, does not matter. But as long as you buy it for yourself, it is great. But the minute you start buying it for others, you attract people, you attract business associates, neighbors, friends who see only the money in you and not you or yourself. Look at the wealthy people out there, my friends. Most of them are private. Most of them don't show it out at all. They never do it for others. They do it for themselves, and they do it for their loved ones or their families. And that's why they remain successful and they remain wealthy. My friends, so before I go on to the last bonus tip of today's video, let us quickly summarize. Never spend to get rich quick. Never spend everything you earn. Never buy liability, particularly on bad EMI. Never put all money in one basket. Never keep your money idle in your savings bank account. Never pay unnecessary taxes. Never pay credit card interest or late fees. And finally, never show others how much money you have. So a question to all of you, my friends: shouldn't we make the best of our limitless life? Don't we deserve the best? Don't we deserve more? Then what better time is there than today? You have those 8 things that we spoke about. Do something about it. Our next video is going to be those 10 things that you should buy with money. Well, my friends, I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and also connect with me on LinkedIn. You can also message me privately on LinkedIn if you have any questions. I'll be all the more happy to answer. I look forward to meeting you again, my friends. Tata, see you, bye-bye, until the next one.